bringing metal to the masses. OnslaughtRadio.com.
Hey, this is Ollie from Amon Amarth, and you're listening to Onslaught Radio.
This is Onslaught Radio. I'm Natalie, and this evening I'm backstage at the HMV Forum in London, and I'm talking to Ollie, who's from the band Amon Amarth. Hi, how are you doing?
Very good, very good.
And obviously you're here this evening supporting Children of Bodom, and you're performing alongside Ensiferum and Mackinac Supremacy. How's it been performing with those guys?
Really great. This tour has been amazing, and yeah, good times.
And obviously you've performed alongside Children of Bodom and Ensiferum before. Is it good to be back out on the road with them again? Yeah,
definitely. It's like a huge family. But seriously, it is. I mean, we toured with Bodom twice, and Ensiferum guys one time in US, and you know, everybody knows each other, so it's all easy.
And obviously you're the special guests for only the UK dates. How's it been performing for your UK fans again?
Always good. UK metalheads kick ass.
And how's the crowd reaction been so far?
Amazing.
Good. And what can they expect from your set this evening, being the last UK date?
Well, we're definitely gonna kick ass, and you know, just do what we always do, kick ass.
And what have you guys got planned for after this tour?
We're gonna go straight to US, and we're gonna do a very special tour there, where we do like a whole evening with Amon Amarth. We're gonna play like for 2.5 hours. We're gonna start, we don't have any support band, so we're gonna start the show with playing the new album, and then we're gonna take like a 50 minutes break, and then we're gonna go back and do the best of. And then straight from that tour, we're gonna fly into Scandinavia, and then we're gonna do the mainland headlining tour. So we're gonna be busy until June.
Wow. So it's quite a busy year for you guys.
Yeah, and it's actually quite nice to start the touring cycle to be in, you know, support band, so we kind of warm up now in UK for, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be busy, and we're gonna come back to UK for, you know, headlining shows as well.
And obviously you started out the year in a very strange way. You did 70,000 tons of metal cruise. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, that was like I think it was like 2,000 crazy metalheads from all around the world, you know, in one of those cruises in Miami, and it was amazing. Actually, I didn't really have that high expectations, to be honest, because, you know, all the info we got was kind of like spooky, so we were like, all right, this might, you know. Yeah. But it turned out to be really, really cool, and the shows were great, and you know, the whole organization was good, and I would say, you know, since I would not go to a festival anymore, I will always go to a boat, because, you know, you have your cabin, you can rest out and all that, and then, you know, great weather. And bands were playing like from 10 a.m. to 3 in the morning, so perfect.
And not many bands can say that they've performed on a boat.
Exactly.
And obviously you mentioned the latest album. Can you tell us a little bit about the album? Because it's only been out for about 2 weeks over here.
Well, it's 10 great new songs. It's kind of, you know, similar to what we have done in the past. We don't really take any huge steps or anything like that. Instead, we added some more brutality, and we added some small orchestral arrangements. And, you know, what else can I say? It's a brilliant album.
And obviously it's only been out 2 weeks over here, but what's the reaction been like so far?
All good. Everybody seems to love it.
Awesome. And obviously you told me a little bit about what you've got planned for the rest of this year. What ideally would the band like to be doing sort of in the near future?
Wow. Tour. No. I think next year we're gonna have kind of like a 20 years anniversary thing going on. Yeah. So we are like, you know, planning to do some very special festival shows. Okay. So except for the, you know, the Surte Rising touring now, then we have something even better coming up for next year.
Is there anywhere that you haven't toured yet that you'd really like to go, like any countries or?
We pretty much covered everything except for South Africa.
I'm from South Africa.
And actually, that is already in work. So.
Oh wow!
So next time when I talk to you, then we've been there.
Awesome, and I can talk to you about South Africa, and we can share experiences.
Exactly. No, but except for that, I think we pretty much covered everything. I mean, sure, there's we've been to Asia, but there's still like Indonesia, there's Korea, and also South Africa. We have not been in Peru or Ecuador, so there's still some places. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna try to hit those places during this cycle. So.
And obviously you said that next year will be your 20-year anniversary. It's a long time for a band to be going. What would you say so far has been your highlight?
Wow. I mean, I'm just pleased that we are where we are today, and I could not have imagined 20 years ago when we were drunk in a rehearsal place that we could actually, become what we have become. So I'm totally pleased. I would say that the biggest achievement is that we continued. We never gave up.
And just finally, if you were to give some advice to some of the unsigned bands that want to be, as big as you maybe one day, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Never listen to what other people say. Always go by your own heart, and don't listen to so-called manager people or record labels. Go by your own heart, always.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for talking to Onslaught Radio.
All right, you're welcome.